Greetings from Brussels, capital of Belgium. Today is June 8th, 2023, and today is a special day for me because I just got my first ever film accepted to a film festival. It's a festival happening at Nova Cinema here in Brussels. I had actually missed the deadline for submission. I didn't know about this festival until a few days ago when I was looking at a little newspaper on a table at my hotel. And it was a very fortunate newspaper because it told me about this festival that was taking place. And I was in the process of filming my video, Brussels, How Many Languages Do You Speak? I decided to take a chance. I said, hey, I know I'm late, but I just arrived. I made a cool video in your city about your city. I think you might like it. Would you like to see the submission? And they said, by the sounds of it, this is your last chance to get accepted to a festival in Brussels. Is that correct? And I was like, yeah, I literally had a flight out of here today. And I stayed an extra night. I skipped that flight so I could attend this festival and see my film on the big screen. Now listen, I say the big screen, it's not gonna be like an IMAX, like huge screen. It's a small independent cinema. But in some ways that's even cooler, you know, like this is something, I don't know if I'll have more films in festivals and stuff, maybe one day. But this is something that I will cherish, the kind of experience that, anyone who makes movies, I guess, dreams about having. Strangers sitting in the same room watching something you made, that's pretty cool. Whether it's 2 people or 200, 2,000, doesn't matter. It's just cool. But overall, Brussels has really surprised me. I think it's one of my new favorite cities in Europe. And I'm not just saying that because they put me in a festival. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, there it is, Nova Cinema. Look at this cool little place. So here's my ticket. There's actually a few people in there already. I'm getting kind of excited. C'est vraiment un cool moment pour moi d'être ici, donc merci à tous.
French is bad because even though I was born here in Brussels, for a long time I lived in America because my mother is American. My father is from Antwerp, and because of that I grew up speaking both languages in the home. But one of their reasons for not teaching me French, despite them both being fluent, is that they wanted to be able to speak privately and secretly, even while they were in front of us. You know? So if they needed to say something, you know.
Secret code.
Yeah, it was a secret code. So we didn't learn French growing up, which was too bad.
Man, what a cool experience that was. I'm actually buzzing with energy just off like seeing all those amazing films and knowing that somehow my film snuck in there. There were about 12 to 15 short films, and mine was number 4. And before the event started, we all had to go up on stage and just give a little introduction. And I was gonna give mine in English, but at the last minute, I noticed that most of the audience, like over 90%, were French speakers. So I was like, no, I can speak French. And I started with a joke about my bad French, and I got a little laugh, which was nice, you know. It broke the ice a little bit. But yeah, the theater was super cool. It was maybe about 140 seats, 150 seats. And it was almost full, you know. So like over 100 people sitting there watching the film. So that was a really cool experience. I'm actually kind of speechless. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. I've also had a couple of Belgian beers, and beers are very strong in this country, so excuse me if I don't make a lot of sense, but that was so cool. I'll never forget this night, to be honest. That was an amazing end to my trip here in Brussels. And just to leave you with some final words of encouragement to anyone out there who might be, I don't know, might be an artist, might be a filmmaker, might be just having a dream you want to chase. The only limitations you have are the ones you set on yourself. like Nicholas, the host, he was telling me like, yeah, we don't usually have like YouTube people submitting at stuff like this, but he's like, it was cool. It was nice to have that. There's probably a lot of YouTubers who could submit to things like this and be part of festivals, but we have this idea of like, oh, I don't have like 4 different cameras and a professional color grader, so I can't do something like that. But in reality, you could if you decided to. You know, it's your own choice. And the worst thing that could happen is they say no, and then, you know, life goes on. So take a chance. Take a chance. It might just pay off. Good night from Brussels, everyone, and I will catch you next time. Peace.